Hey guys, how's it going? It is day 71 on my 8-month journey to drop the 54 pounds in 50 by my 54th birthday. Uh, it's been kind of a whirlwind. The last entry I had on this vlog was about 22 days ago. And actually, I'm heading over to my new location. And the reason why I haven't been able to post up a new entry vlog within those 22 days. It has just been a little crazy. So I actually closed down my private studio, took some of my trainers with me over to partner with my old and dear friend over at their training studio. And I'm excited about it. Been with them, have a great history with them, and I'm really excited. But it's been crazy. The last 22 days has been everything from getting the moving coordinated, getting all the trainers prepared, getting the clients prepared, all those things. And there's always a bunch of craziness that goes along with it when you're moving a business. And believe me, there was no shortage of that in doing so. So within the last 22 days, I barely had a chance to actually work out. It's been crazy. We've talked about it before. Things happen, things pop up. We had a couple more instances and another death in the family. Donna and I are we've come to an understanding that I think we're at that age in life these past couple of years where so many family members are just at a certain age and they're not doing too well. And we're afraid that, we're witnessing them falling off. And it's a sad thing, but it's part of life. We're hoping that after this year, we'll get a little bit of a break. But, there's a lot of things going on. During the process of this, the reason why I decided to close down the studio was because I just don't feel confident about the economy and where it's going. And this isn't a political statement. It's just a view that I have as far as where business is going, especially here in Los Angeles. Although I do work with quite a few actors that are still working and they're doing well, the business in Hollywood in general, if you've been paying attention, has been very, very tight and very, very slim. The studios just aren't producing shows and movies like they used to. And although to the rest of the world, it seems like new movies are coming out, you're going to hit a wall within a few months to a year or so where there's just not going to be that many options and choices, I believe, because a lot of productivity has been shut down ever since the strike. And that was the year that we really just opened. So over the last 3 years, we've seen business at the studios here in Hollywood really, really slow down. I mean, a lot. We've unfortunately seen dear friends leave this town that were working nonstop on movies and TV shows, and it came to a point where they weren't able to even pay their mortgage anymore. And so it's a sad situation. And when it came to a point where I was on a 3-and-2 lease, a 5-year lease with 3 years and then an option to continue at 2. I just basically came to a decision that it wasn't a smart move to continue at the studio for 2 more years when I could team up with other fitness professionals that I know and love and cherish and kind of weather out the storm. So it's a good decision because although our businesses are profitable and they're doing well, we don't know what's going to happen over the next 2, 3, 4 years. So best to just be prepared and do our best to, cut down overhead, make sure that we create as much of a financial buffer as possible, and continue to survive and thrive. So that's kind of like how it is. You guys are going to see me in my little shortcut that I take here, right through the Chase Bank drive-through ATM. But at 5 in the morning, there's nobody here. Okay. All right, guys. So we are pulling up to our new location, which actually also happens to be an old location that I helped build out and make successful back in the day when it was first launched. So it's great to be back here, and it's great to bring the trainers over here and be a part of the family that I helped to create. So we're going to go inside, and I'll show you the inside, okay, before we work out. All right, guys, how's it going? I'm inside. Actually, funny enough, thing that just happened was I realized that I was recording while I was on here, and for the last 10 minutes, I didn't have my mic on, so I had to turn it on and reshoot this whole thing all over again. The joys of vlogging, right? So here we are at Functional Fitness. I think I told you before that it's good to be back over here. You know, it's good to be part of a place that I helped build out, a place that I helped establish itself. And it's good to see so many familiar faces here. And not just in the trainers, but in a lot of the members that I brought in years ago from training, and they're still here. One of the greatest things that I've learned to appreciate over the last couple of days is how many clients that I've actually sent here from my studio, because it's such a great establishment. The owner, Jessica, is an amazing human being. And these clients of mine that once they were done training, I sent them over here to become his members, and they joined up and they're still here. And it's good to see that they love this place as much as I did and do. It's good to be here, and it's good to be able to bring some great trainers from my studio that I think are going to be an incredible addition to functional fitness. Now, it's funny because a lot of people would ask, is it, sad to close down the studio? Is it, a point of, sorrow? And I say, no, absolutely not. I think a lot of the clients were a little sad. It's interesting watching them come over here, and they love it here at Functional, but they miss certain things about having a studio, right? The privacy, certain equipment that I have. But the good thing is I'm actually bringing over quite a few of the pieces of machinery, and I'm going to be doing some restructuring around the floor here with the owner, Jessica, who's amazing. And being able to bring a little bit more, items and things that we can give the clients and the members here at Functional. So it's an exciting time. And for those of you that have been out there, men in your 50s, you understand that a lot of us, are business owners or were. And while you may have loved some of the brick and mortar places that you're at, when making the proper financial decision and realizing how much overhead you're cutting down, it's a powerful thing. And for me, being able to have the noose of overhead loosened up quite a bit, especially not having to take care of the day-to-day things of running your own brick and mortar studio. Trash, garbage, cleaning, making sure that the studio is always mopped down, taken care of. You've got enough coffee pods, snacks for everybody, healthy yogurts, all that kind of stuff, right? So these are things that are a huge relief that I don't have to take care of anymore. And I can focus on building the book of business for the trainers, shooting my vlog. And one of the most important things is my location here and the growth of it, and expansion to offering a lot of longevity products. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you've ever been to Burbank, or if you live in Burbank, you'll know that on Olive here, where Functional Fitness is located, it's like a main vein through Burbank. It goes all the way down to the studios, Universal, Warner Brothers, all of that. And it connects all the way down through Burbank into the heart of Studio City and such. Well, right across from here is a medical facility where Dr. Amir Larian has and owns one of the most premier dermatology centers. And him and I have been friends for quite a long time. He's also been a client of mine for a long time, and we're opening up San Fernando Valley, Los Angeles County's premier longevity center. So in the center, we're going to be offering up the highest quality of products in IV vitamin drips, peptides, peptide type lotions and such with his dermatology center, all those different things. So it's an exciting time. This week I have 3 more Zoom meetings with some of the top bio firms and labs that are out there. I'm working with some of the biggest names in the industry of peptides and making sure that we have nothing but the best products to be able to offer the San Fernando Valley, as well as all of Los Angeles County. So it's exciting times. This video in itself is just kind of giving you an update. It's been, like I said, 22 days since I was able to shoot a video, even though I've been uploading every day, or almost every day. Those are the last video I shot 22 days ago. I just uploaded it the other day because it's been busy and crazy. But it's good to finally be able to get back on this and focus. So today is like June 6th. I have till November 19th for my 54th birthday. And that will be dropping the 54 pounds. So it's about 6 months. And I'm excited about it. Here I've got a lot more cardio equipment that I can choose from. One of the good things over the last 22 days is my plantar fasciitis appears to have gone away completely. So by giving myself a break, I've noticed I don't wake up in pain anymore. It's gone. I've tried to do some lunges. Nothing has come back up on it. No sharp pain, no throbbing, nothing like that. I'm doing elliptical right now for the first time in months, and it feels great. So I'm going to start adding in more cardio, which is exciting. I think the last time we had talked about it, I had to stop working with the ski erg because the ski erg broke. And it was clicking, so I wasn't able to do that even. And since the only other cardio equipment I had was treadmills, I wasn't able to do that with my plantar fasciitis. So I'm excited of being able to refocus, and get that going. Okay, so it's about 6 a.m. now. We're opening up the gym, getting things ready and going for the clients to come in. I just wanted to kind of give you an update, let you know what's going on. I'm going to get in my first workout here in about 22 days and get ready for the next 6 months. It's going to be exciting. I don't know if I already mentioned it, but in a couple days, next week, I'm going to be testing out some supplements that I'm really excited about from Dr. Rob Keller, the leading doctor on glutathione and other advanced products that help out with skin longevity, inflammation, bringing it down, helping out against free radicals, things like that. And I'm excited to try these things. These are things that are definitely one of the most premier biohacking products that are out there for reverse aging. As soon as I get it, I'm going to show you what it is, let you take a look at it, and you'll be able to see how it affects me. All right? Hope you guys have a great day. I'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.